Hi, my name is Andrew Blanchett, and this is part two of my independent project. So I will be talking about managing the writing process. So managing the writing process, we're going to start off with habits. So we all have habits when we're writing an essay. We have habits before and during when we're writing. So habits before is kind of maybe creating a list. So taking the steps of what you want in your essay, or kind of like a little bit of an outline during an essay. If you like to play music, if you like to just play classical music, if you like have a special corner you like to listen to your music in, if you like have a space or like a certain lighting that you like, if you like to, sit, in a dark room with your computer and type your essay, or if you like to be outside, anything like that. Those are habits that you like that is where you like to write your essay. That is like your thought time, your thought process, and that is how you can like get your essay done and written. And then my next point is your writing process. So when within the writing process we have understanding. So you have to be able to understand what you're writing about. If you do not understand what you're writing about, you are going to have a very hard time writing your essay. So being able to know what your essay is about. Going through if your professor or your teacher has kind of like a little bit of an outline of what they want within your essay, maybe before you start writing it, go off to your habits and write maybe a little bit of a check mark box where you write it down, you look at each one, and then you can like check it off. Be able to figure out some way where you can understand what you're writing about. So my next thing is topic. What is your topic going to be about? Having a topic is important as well. This is going to also help you understand what you're going to write about. So is it um, a research paper? Is it a argumentative paper? Is it just a little fun write paper? So figuring out what type of paper or topic you're doing your essay on is important as well, because that's going to allow you to figure out and brainstorm what you are going to then write about in the body paragraph. And so moving on to rhetorical situations. Sorry if I get that wrong. It's hard for me to pronounce it. But within that, I have audience. So what is your audience? Who is going to read your essay? Is it your professor, your teacher, your friend, your family member, a complete stranger? Who is that? And that is what you should kind of gear your essay or your writing towards. So make it interesting for them. So if your target audience is people who like sports, well, can you insert maybe a little bit of if you let's if you're writing and maybe give a example of a reference to like some sports area in it. Or if you have people who love nature, maybe insert a little bit about nature within your writing. The next point is purpose. What is the purpose of your essay? Why are you writing this? Um, what what are you going to be writing about? What are you trying to prove? What are you portraying to your audience? And my next one is stance. So it's kind of obvious. Are you for or are you against? I like the Hamilton musical, the reference. Are you for or are you against? It's kind of self-explanatory. You want to, if it's more of a um, uh, argumentative essay, within that you want to be able to say, I am for this or I am against this, and here's why. And then we have genre. So what type of essay are you writing? Is it research? Is it, or even a a little book or a fun little writing assignment thing? Is it a nonfiction? Is it an adventure? Is it a horror? What is your genre of writing that you're supposed to be doing? The next thing is medium and design. So as a film and photographer, I think of this as, what can I create? So if I take a picture, what is that picture going to tell people? What is that film going to portray, or what are people going to see when they see the film? So something I think about when I'm writing, or when you're writing, is as someone is reading your essay or story, if they close their eyes, or if they're just reading it, can they depict in their head an image of what you're trying to say or what you're trying to write about? Can they tell the story within their head as they're reading through what you wrote? And then the last thing is context. There are some other people that have the same ideas, or do people have opposite opinions about what you're writing? And this is kind of more of a argumentative essay. So is there articles from someone else out there that say, I don't agree with what you're saying about, or can you find someone that does agree with what you just wrote? So thank you.